What's going on, guys, and welcome once again to our channel Cool Case Adventures. And today we happen to be back at Universal Studios. As in this video, we're going to show you the most common mistake that people make when visiting Universal Studios Orlando. So we're going to try to put what we feel that we have observed in so many years,
And some mistakes that we've done.
and a lot of mistakes that we have done. We don't want you guys to make the same mistake, so
Or pass out.
make sure that you pay attention to this video. She says pass out. She's going all the way to the extreme.
It's very dramatic all of a sudden.
Oh my goodness. But anyway, guys, if you enjoy theme park contents and family content, I highly suggest you stick around with us for a little bit on this one. With that said, consider becoming part of our family by simply
Subscribing.
and also by
Delivery.
if we're sharing any valuable content with you. Fam, are we ready?
Yes.
Awesome, because I am. So what are you waiting on?
So let's go. But wait, Mom, hit the intro.
Mom, hit it!
I could show you how to defeat the
And let's start going through the common mistakes that we have even made, and I see a lot of people still make some. The first one is gonna be,
Definitely suggest you buy your tickets online. That way you can avoid having to buy them here and wait in line here. So you can get them ahead of time. That way that's one less step you have to do.
yeah, as it is nowadays in the middle of the summer, you know, you're gonna be making long lines.
Yeah.
No matter where you go, there's gonna be a long line to even eat, long line to the bathroom, long line everywhere. So imagine yourself not buying the tickets online and then having to make not only one line over there, you have multiple lines down there. Those lines
So you most likely already waited in line to get into the parking lot because the parking lot lines are really, really long. So then you have to walk all the way over here and now wait in another line just to buy your ticket. So you're wasting a lot of time in that portion.
So
And then you're waiting another line so that we can scan your ticket and go in.
yeah, so what you can do then, buy your tickets online. You could actually print them out, or you could use the Wilco kiosk located over there, which there's no line at this point.
That's not bad.
You know, you print it out. And if you stay in Universal property or on one of the neighboring Universal hotels, they do have a Universal vacation desk where they could print it out for you. So you could avoid yourself an extra set of stress because you may have to make a good 15 to 20 minute line. And we see that over and over and over. I mean, we're at the point, honestly, guys, that these ticket windows should barely have people anymore.
Yes.
Let's see where we can head first.
What are you doing?
Well, basically going where the people are going,
Why are you following the crowd?
because that's where the attractions are.
No. Let's
Why are we going this way?
go the opposite way of where the crowd
Oh, okay. Our advice, don't follow the people.
is. Never follow the people. Never go that way. It's not a time that you do not want to follow the people. You want to go the opposite way so you can better use your time.
Exactly. So now at this point, as you can see, right behind Karen, everybody continues to just go the same way, which is, for the most part, they're going to either go to the Minion,
Minions?
Rip Ride Rocket. If the Mummy was to be open at this point,
Mummy.
they would have just gone that way. So you definitely don't want to go that way. You actually want to start heading towards the back of the park.
Right now, Despicable Me is 120 minutes. E.T. was only like 25, 35 minutes. So are you going to wait 120 minutes in the first ride that you do, or do you want to go to the back and try to do as many as you can in that 120 minutes?
Especially if you didn't follow this next recommendation, which is come during the early admission. So early if you can, right? Early admission, what it is, guys, for example, early admission for today was 8 in the morning. So who can get early access, Karen?
If you're staying in one of the resorts,
Or-
on the Universal Resort, or if you buy tickets through travel agents.
And who happens to be a travel agent? There we go.
Yeah.
So if you do one of those, you could come in as early as 8 in the morning, and in early admission they actually have Escape from Gringotts and the Minions Open, which is gonna give you an extra hour
Lead on everybody else.
and
that's
everybody else,
coming in.
at least in this part.
Right.
If you're in the other part, it gives you even a better advantage because you have Velocicoaster,
You have,
Hagrid's, And by the time you get out of Hagrid's, and Spider-Man too, and by the time you get out of those, Forbidden Journey and everything else is gonna start opening. So definitely take advantage of those early admission. What do you want?
A drink.
Oh, that costs too much money.
So you can do two things.
What?
We can either ask for a cup of water,
Okay.
or we can get these and keep refilling them.
Doesn't water cost money?
Not if you ask for a cup of water.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you go to any of the stands that have soda machines, you can get it. You can ask for a free cup of water,
Or,
Hey.
ice cup of water.
or if you have your own bottle of water, you can go to freestyle machines and just press on water and they're for free.
And can we actually refill this with water too?
Yes, we can.
Do we have to pay for that?
Not for water, but if you want to get soda or Powerade or the ices, then you do have to pay for the refill.
I don't know. That's too much money. Isn't it cheaper to buy sodas?
No. Each soda costs you almost like $5, I think it is.
Somewhere between $4 to $5. You're right. This costs usually between around $16 just for one.
Correct.
So if you do the math correctly, if it costs about $5 every time that you buy a drink, if you actually buy 4 drinks, like a family of ours, you know, then we already pay for one of this, which it means that all I have to do is pay for one of these if I want to, maybe 2, you know,
I would do two.
and then after 4 refills, that means I broke even,
Right. And you can keep getting stuff.
and I could refill this every 5 minutes.
Yes.
So a mistake that people tend to do is just like I always do. I always think about the money up front. It costs too much money. I tend to tell the kids and Karen no,
Do the math, people. Do a little bit of
and
math before
I
you-
tend not to do the math. So definitely these are well worth it. Go
And they
ahead
come
and
in every
try.
season.
And exactly, because it comes every season, like people like us that come here all the time, we just bring them. Refill is only $9.99 after my discount. So imagine that. After 3 refill, we're good.
Go.
So all I can tell you guys, don't make the same mistake that we have made in the past. Stay hydrated and don't overspend, because Universal allows you to refill this. When you go to Disney, Mickey doesn't allow you to refill theirs. Planning a vacation can be very exciting, but also very stressful. Sometimes it's hard to plan when you don't have all the answers needed, or you're not sure about what process to follow. Trust us when we say it can be very time consuming.
This is the reason why we encourage you to contact us and allow us the opportunity to be your travel agents. Cool Case Adventures is affiliated with PCO Travel, and our main goal is to help you plan your dream vacation so you can create the best memories of your life.
Whether you want to go to Universal Studios Florida or Universal Studios Hollywood, we will be able to assist you planning every step of the way.
We are certified Universal Studios travel agents and recognized as a Universal Preferred Travel Agency, and our knowledge in the parks, restaurants, and hotels can definitely help you with your planning. The best part is that it will not cost you anything extra.
Let's start planning your next adventure. And for now, all you have to do is fill out the questionnaire in the description below, and we will be contacting you right away. And we happen to be here at Richter's Burger. Now, what time is it, Karen? It is
12:28.
12:28, which it means they're about to, well, they're like starting their lunch rush. It's the middle of the summer. They're about to start the lunch rush. The lines are getting longer. It's Orlando, Florida. It's hot as heck. This is when the people are gonna want to come and eat.
Take a break.
So usually what happens is everybody has the same idea. Everybody makes the same mistake. They wait until lunch, obviously to have lunch, and hide from the weather. What people don't realize is that you got 2 options. Option number 1, come early as 11 when they open the restaurant,
yes.
and
You definitely won't have any lines.
you don't have no lines. You won't have any issue finding a seating table, and it will not be still as hot, and which are going to allow you to, when you finish eating that early lunch, you will be able to enjoy the rides, because the lines should be
A little bit low.
exactly. With that said, the second option that you have is to eat after the lunch rush. What will be there after the lunch rush?
I would say after
I say around 2:30.
2:33.
Yeah.
2:33.
What's the biggest mistake people do?
They go to lunch during lunchtime. So either come before or come after.
There you go. That amazing building everybody gets to see now is King Cross, and that is a very popular and in demand kind of like way of transportation.
Yes.
And here is a common mistake that people do because they know that it comes from Harry Potter, and a lot of people are Harry Potter fan. They think that this is just an attraction,
Right.
which they feel that they want to do it, right?
Correct.
What is the common mistake that people don't realize they're making?
That it is an attraction, but it's also a form of transportation to get you from one park to the other park. So you would need to have a park-to-park ticket to be able to go from this side to the other side, or from the other side back to this side. So you do need a two-park, one-day ticket to be able to do that.
Although it's an amazing attraction and form of transportation, we're not taking that away. People need to realize that that's one of the most common mistakes that people do. They don't want to come over here and do the park to park, or they come here.
Just buy one park per day.
Exactly.
So if you do that, then you won't be able to do that part of the Harry Potter.
And you have no idea how many times we have seen people walking out of there very upset. Park to park is what you need.
Park to park, and that's something you don't want to miss. So if you are planning on going to both parks, just get at least one day where you get the park to park. That way you can actually do that. Oh, we're wasting time, man. We're wasting time.
That reminds me of another common mistake that people do. Why do you have to rush? I respect everybody's budget because everybody's budget is
Yeah,
different.
it's expensive.
But you know what? Don't rush. Enjoy this park. Both parks, Universal Studio Island of Adventure and Volcano Bay, I said both, but 3 parks are amazing. And here is what I think that people should do. People should come here at least 2 to 3 days. Everybody wants to come here to Florida and enjoy the mouse.
Yes.
And with the mouse, obviously you need 4 to 5 days
Yeah,
without burning yourself down, right? The same here with Universal. The faster you move, the more you're gonna miss out. So I'll be honest with you, if you're planning the perfect vacation for your family, you have to come for a total at least 7 to 9 days. And that includes if you wanna visit the mouse, and don't rush around here. I will highly suggest don't rush around here because you're gonna miss out so many great things.
You could easily miss out on that great band that's behind us, which if you have the chance, you should stop and listen to them for a little bit at least.
Yeah, so many shows, so many awesome things to see and enjoy.
I don't know about you, but I'm hungry.
You are hungry,
Yes, and I want to go eat.
but you already saw the lines for lunch. They're long.
But I'm starving, so what do you want me to do?
Oh man, you're
I'm getting
you're
hangry.
starting. You're getting hangry. I
I'm
see
getting
it.
hangry.
All right, so what's? Oh, look at these two.
What? Woo. Where's my snack? You didn't get one.
They ain't pack one. So common mistake that we see from people is, and not a mistake. A lot of time people don't know this. You could bring your own snacks to the park. So earlier we actually talked about eating lunch later. How can you stretch it with snacks? I'll be honest with you guys. If you're on a budget like we are, paying somewhere between the $5 to $10 per snack, it gets pretty pricey and it adds up really
And
quick.
most of the snacks are kind of small, so for you to share, it's like a bite. So you're not really getting a snack per se.
So might as well do like we do. Now our kids are in the perfect age. They carry their own bags. And as a perfect dad that I am, I make them carry my own snack on their bags, so that way I don't have to carry anything but the camera. But they're able to enjoy snacks, and that's how we're able to save money while being in any theme park.
And I don't know about you guys, but our kids, small or big now, as soon as they get to a theme park, they're hungry.
Indeed.
They want to eat something.
Indeed.
So if you bring snacks, at least you can entertain them with the snacks for a little bit until it's actually lunchtime or dinner time.
I
whichever
kid you
one
not. That has to be psychological.
Yeah, it's psychological.
Hey, Khalil, what's the matter, bro?
I thought mommy would be open by now.
The mommy?
Yeah. It's
No,
been
dude.
right.
The mommy's been shut down since I don't know,
Well, how was I
since
supposed to know?
January.
How was I supposed to know that?
Well, that's the last common mistake that we have for our viewers, Khalil. The fact that people don't do the research. That's why you got a channel like this one. Shameless plug. That's what you gotta follow us. Follow us in everything that we do, included in Instagram and TikTok. following Cool Case Adventure because we stay on top of every single news, regardless to theme park. With that said, always do the research, guys. The reason why we always want to do, you always want to do research. Not only you can find out if your favorite ride may be shut down at the moment,
Favorite restaurant might be shut
might
down.
have shut down forever, like Shrek.
Right.
Favorite restaurant, like you mentioned, the Monster Cafe, shut down forever. And also, what's going on in the park? Like, for example, common mistake that people make is like, they don't know that Halloween Horror Nights is not included in their daily ticket. Therefore, when they come here, they're like, okay, why is the park shutting down at 6
early, yeah.
when we want to stay on at night and we want to enjoy this Halloween Horror Night? And they go and ask, and it may be a sold out night. That's what you got to do, the research. At the time of recording, the moment happens to be closed, but that's just a perfect example as of why you have to do research. Will you tell us when the ride is gonna open? Never mind. I won't ask, I promise.
Oh no, we back.
Alrighty guys, so there you have it here from Universal Studios. We hope that we were able to help you with the common mistakes that we all make. And man, it's a hot one today.
It's hot.
It is a hot one.
I
So
think I wore the hat.
look down. But anyway guys, sadly this adventure has ended, and with that said, we gotta remind everybody too.
Subscribe.
And smash that like button, turn that bell for notifications.
Bing, 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 and feel free to comment down below. Always remember to
Smile out, be great.
Be cool.
and see us. See you guys in the next adventure.
Bye, guys.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
See ya.
Bye.